Wow. Howdy, everyone. It's Sam. Welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. No, that's not the case. I'm on BKR Sport. Holy moly. Thank you very much for joining the BKR Sport channel. And I've been parachuted in, and I'm going to be commentating on the Bulldogs versus the Gold Coast Titans. And that is due to kick off in approximately 14 minutes or so. This is wild. I don't think BKR has ever had somebody else actually do it from remotely somewhere else before. So I'm going to do this for BKR Sport, and I promise I won't let him down. I promise I won't let you down, guys. So thank you very much. I hope I don't let you down. I won't as well. Just want to go into the chat now and say g'day to Brocky Sports. Thank you very much. Sam, good name. We've got Joseph. We've got Cyan Prince. What's a good bet, boys? What's a good bet? Well, hang on a sec, man. I'll get to it just very quickly. G'day, Jay. G'day. And I'm going to need your help today, mate, because BKR Sports live streams go absolutely off. So I'm very thankful and very grateful for the opportunity that is given to me here today. Let's go into the team list news just quickly. G'day, Jack. How you doing, guys? Let's go into the team list. And if you just give me a second here, I'm going to share the screen and share screen in 3, 2, 1. Let's go into the team list. But first of all, we got the Dogs, Titans out at Belmore this afternoon. It looks like a picturesque, bright, sunny afternoon. It might be a sellout. At least it's going to be 80% full, I imagine. At the moment, BKR Sports Gold Coast Titans are the outsiders at $2.08 on Sportsbet. The Bulldogs are $1.72 at the moment. Going into the home side now, Blake Tough is at fullback. Wilson and Tracy are the wingers. Carraz and Captain Crichton are the centres. Matt Burton and Drew Hutchison are the halves. King, Knight, and Marnie are the front rowers, and this is Liam Knight's first game for 2024. Kickow, Preston, and Salmon is the back row. Kurt Mann, Sam Hughes, Josh Curran, and Curtis Moran rounds out the interchange bench for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, and Toby Sexton, old Gold Coast Titans player in jersey number 20, has been selected to be the 18th man. Now, going into BKR Sports, Gold Coast Titans now at fullback, Keanu Kinney, the wingers, AKP and Philip Sami. Brian Kelly and AJ Brimson are the centres. Kieran Foran and Tanner Boyd are the halves pairing. Fodawaker, Captain Tino Fa'asuamala-Aui and Chris Randall are the front row. Cleese, Bo Fermor and Jolliffe is in the back row. Kind of rare. I can't remember the last time Jolliffe played lock, if at all. I just don't recall the last time. Verrills, Liu, Clark and Palacia are on the interchange bench, and Harley Smith-Shields as well is the 18th man too. I'm going to stop sharing that screen now. Alrighty, so we got ourselves approximately 10 minutes to go before kickoff. And yes, if you're just starting to tune in, no, I'm not BKR Sport. BKR Sport is down at Belmore getting rowdy with what I'm sure is going to be a rocket Belmore Sports Oval this afternoon, and I'm going to be taking over and commentating for him. So once again, it's a massive opportunity that he's gifted me, and I'm very, very grateful for it as well. Going to go back in. Mods have got me back. Thank freaking goodness for that, Jay. Unbranded, g'day, man. How are you? And we've got Richard in Raka. Kia ora, bro. Up the wires. Indeed, up the wires. What a game that was last night, man. And we've got Daniel Medvedev. I'm a Cowboys fan too. Sensational, bro. And they're going to be facing a different kind of fire down at Cogra this weekend. In the next couple of hours. What do you think of those bronze chokes? I think maybe labeling them as chokes is a little bit unfair at the moment, bro. I mean, for starters, look at the South Sydney Rabbitohs, who are 0-3, and the Bronx, who are now 1-2. And you think about the Cowboys of 2015, they lost their first 3 games in a row and came roaring home to win the premiership that season. But also on Friday night, they were down Reynolds, Haas and Walsh. We all know the story there. They have got the injury bite at the moment, unfortunately. How are the Dogs the favourites? Well, maybe the answer to that is simple, and because this is a Gold Coast Titans channel, I might say things that might be a little over the line, but by accident, of course. But the Titans were really incredibly flat in round number one. This, of course, is their first game since week one. They had the bye last weekend, and they have Kieran Foran into their side for the first time in 2024. It will make a world of difference. Unfortunately, the likes of a Fafita and a Jaden Campbell cannot be there this afternoon. One of them may be back next week as well. We've got Cape-ish. Hey, Wobble and Joy, how do you reckon the Cowboys will go this season? Minor premiers and the premiership favourites, mate. You're looking at them. And Hayden Ashton, call it done. Bulldogs win. And Crichton, anytime try. Oof, he's going off early, mate. Almost as early as the game was last night with the Eastern Suburbs versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs. That game was done inside the first 7 minutes. You could feel it, you could almost touch it. Like you just knew as soon as that first try came for the Eastern Suburbs, that game was over, in my opinion, man. I really checked out. Lockie, hey, Lockie's NRL. How you doing, man? I'm going well, bro. Going well. Again, I'm really grateful the opportunity BKR Sport has given me, and it's a fascinating contest that we're all about to watch between the Bulldogs and Titans. Both teams, have not won a game this season, and the Titans were tipped to be a lot of people at least finishing in 9th position, maybe top 4 in some camps, and the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs were tipped to not finish inside the bottom 4. Well, things need to get a move on right now. Not desperate stakes, but they obviously want to get a roll on right now. Hayden Ashton, how are the Titans even close to favourites? They are so bad, lol. Well, there's about 30 cents difference, man, but it has been 2 weeks since we last saw them, and I mean, give them credit in their trials. I thought against the Dolphins, even though it was a completely different side, being a C-string side close to enough anyway, they were pretty impressive. And then, yes, the next 2 weeks have not been impressive, but you don't reckon that they've been chewing on raw meat for the past fortnight, have the Gold Coast Titans ready to take on the Dogs down there at Belmore. Sam Hanudis, we got the Titans 20, Dogs 22. Well, for me personally, I hope it's a thriller. I hope for everyone it's a bit of a thriller. But of course, Dogs and Titans fans want to see a big 13-plus points victory just to make sure that the nerves aren't shaking too much. Camp B. Brody, hoping for a good bounce back week this week. That bye week really made me miss having Titans footy back in. Yeah, dude, that was a long fortnight. Hey, it felt like an eternity ago since the Gold Coast Titans last played, and I can only imagine how you and BKR Sport and even Clarkie's NRL column, shout out to him, it must be feeling right now. I wonder if Clarkie is down there as well. I'm sure that there's a couple of other Titans frontline members that are down there right now too. Hayden, shush, Dogs will get the spoon. Okay. Tino will run straight through. Yeah, I imagine Tino's going to be that leader today, as he always is. Danny Medvedev, Titans are my second favorite team. I have respect for them, so I'm backing them to win in a close contest, 19-18. At the moment, I'm feeling it's about 60-40 in way of the Gold Coast Titans. I'll let you know who I'm tipping in just a minute. If you don't already, if you do already know, actually, if you are a subscriber to my channel on Wobble and Joy Sport, you probably know who I am tipping already. But if you don't know who I am, please zip on over to my Instagram, my Twitter, and my YouTube channel primarily, and give us a like and or a subscribe. That would mean the world to me. That'd be fantastic. I'm just under 1.6, looking to hit that 1.6 level. So we got 19-18. We've had a scoreline prediction of 22-20 as well. I think Brocky Sports tipped Titans to win by 50 plus today. That would be a first time in history if the Titans were to score 50 plus points. Cape-ish, what do I think of Bell Ma'asumala Awi Sports Ground? That is a massive mouthful, mate. Cape-ish, that is a massive mouthful. Here we go, another Titans fitty bomb. Is that what BKR does on his channel? A big old fitty bomb. Joseph, we got the Bulldogs he's tipping for. There you go. That evens it up a little bit more. Afternoon all. Let's go Titans. Flu Strads Howard. Thank you very much for tuning into BKR Sports channel. And if you are new around here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. And if you don't mind, go into the description and come check me out as well. So we've got Cbus Bulldogs choking 18-0 lead against the Titans like in 2014. I don't have that good of a memory. I'm not that good, but I think I vaguely recall that contest. I'd have to go back into the vault after the game. Go Titans, Loffy X Editing says. Capish, 20-10 because the Titans will make another prelim. Okay. Sayan Prince, Bulldogs aren't gelling together yet. Maybe round 5 they start to slay. I think that they have certainly shown a lot more ticker than what they have pretty much throughout the entire second half of last year in the first 2 weeks of this season, to be perfectly honest. I know that they have been blown out in both games, but there was a period there where they were on top for an extended period. And that game against the Cronulla Sharks, to be fair to any Bulldogs fans watching, your team was in it for about 65 minutes. And then Cronulla, they're already battled hardened. They know what it's like to play finals footy. And they just showed that exact kind of experience to run over the top of, as you say, Cyan Prince, a team that just hasn't had enough time to gel properly. But gee whiz, there's some nice signs there for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. It was a cracking game of footy last weekend between the Sharks and the Bulldogs, man. Definitely one of the more entertaining games of the season. Reese Zen, howdy, man. How you doing? As a Titans fan, backing them for a win, but I'm really worried about what will happen when Tino, Mo, and Jolliffe are off the field. And let's just confirm again. I'm just going to go into the interchange. And so Isaac Liu, Aaron Clark, and Keenan Palazia are going to be swapped out. So maybe you do need to play more faster when Big Mo and Tino go off. That is actually a really good point there, Reese. And I didn't quite look at it from that angle, but you're right. They do lose a lot of power considering the bench isn't particularly massive. And then you look at the interchange for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Yet you've got young and big Sam Hughes there. Josh Curran has made a claim or is arguably the Bulldogs' best player so far in 2024. And Curtis Morin just looks like a kamikaze every time he takes the ball up. So massive work for the Titans interchange to do. And when they come on, Hayden Ashton, final score will be Bulldogs win 34-10. BKR will cop it big time, mate. Big game for both teams. G'day, Toby Stevens. How you going? Looks like we're only about 2 or 3 minutes away, guys. So let us know your tips. I'll let you know my tip right now as we see the Gold Coast Titans now coming out onto the paddock. I'm very scared to say this, guys, but I am tipping the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs on BKR Sports channel live stream to do a Titans game. So that might come back and bite me in the backside. So we've got Negan. That's who I'm tipping today. I'm tipping the Bulldogs 1-12. Crichton will score the first try. A lot of Crichton scorers. Danny Medvedev, Titans are not known for their defense, and they left out huge gaps for the Dragons to easily pass them. That's going to be a factor. Yeah, but again, they've had 2 weeks to rectify it. And plus, they've got Kieran Foran back today as well. That's going to be huge. Patch Blaze is at the game. Yes, he is, mate. Yes, he is. I agree. Yes, he is at the game. Alrighty. Now I'm going to zone in now, guys. So I promise I won't let you down. Thank you to the 53 people that are watching me right now. Thank you very much. I won't let you down. Kickoff is just about to get underway. I'm going to pop on my glasses because I'm an old bugger, much older than Mr. BKR Sports is anyway. And Jay, the modder, thank you very much. I'm sure that you'll have things well under control. And I'm just going to take the comment away. Hope you all enjoy the game. And I'm just going to get my banner ready. Alrighty. Hope you all enjoy the game. Hopefully it is a good game. It is a pristine looking oval out there at Belmore, and we're underway. The Titans have kicked off. They're running left to right. For some reason, Wilson let the ball bounce from the kickoff, but he's able to wrap it up, and he's going to be tackled deep inside his own 10 right on the right edge of the paddock. And here's the Titans defense. Jolliffe primarily now crunching the Bulldogs attack. And through Liam Knight, they just get over the 10-meter line. So tough stuff here for the Dogs. Tough start here for the Dogs. This is Mr. Liam Knight with the peroxide blonde hair getting up to the 20-meter line. They're still out on the right edge. Here's kick out. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 30-meter line. It's center field. Matt Burton inside his own 30. Boots it downfield. It's going to come down on the 10. And Keanu Kinney gets up over the 20. And he's going to be met on the 30-meter line. So a nice run back there for and a good start for the Gold Coast Titans. Play the ball forward and passes left to Philip Sami. He's able to make about 4 meters from that carry, 5 meters. And he plays it on the 35. Ball goes back in field, and it's Jolliffe now, I believe, that gets up to the 40-meter line. Play the ball. The phase goes out left. Tino feigned to pass, but he takes the tackle and he gets up over the halfway line. 4th tackle comes back in field. Mo Fodawaker set upon there by BKRmy Kikau primarily. He looks a little bit ginger, and Tanner Boyd from the 40-meter line of the Bulldogs puts it up. The sun's in the face of Blake Taff, and there is a bomb try from the Gold Coast Titans. Oh, AJ Brimson beat Taff at the back, passed it back to the left, and it bounced off forward. And I don't even think that Brimson should have passed it. He could have fallen over himself. Oh, I think Brimson scores if he doesn't pass it. Oh, my goodness, what a bombed opportunity. But, wow, they know what to do now, don't they? The sun was blaring down in young Blake Taff's face, and Brimson, you put that up as half a point already to the Gold Coast Titans. What an opportunity gone pecking. Preston, 3rd tackle, plays the ball up over the 20-meter line just, and Liam Knight now gets up to the 40-meter line. 30, I should say. Marnie goes left. Salmon, now they're up over the 30, and Salmon gets 5 meters short of the 40-meter line. Last tackle, Burton, inside his own 40, puts it sky high. It's going to come down on the 10-meter line with Keanu Kinney. And that's a good defensive chase there by the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs to stop him now on the 20-meter line. Boyd passes left. Philip Sami now has a hit up, but Reed Marnie with the fast defense there. I'm going to change that banner in just a moment. And up to the 30-meter line now. It's 2nd tackle. Big Tino up to the 40. 4th tackle. Chris Randall was appealing for something, but it's play on. Tino finally plays it now. The ball goes out left. Fodawaker, flat pass to Mr. Beau Fermor there up to the 45-meter line. Just shy of halfway, Tanner Boyd boots it downfield. And this time it looks like it's Mr. Carraz that takes it. I'll just confirm that. It is Connor Tracy, actually, isn't it? It is Connor Tracy. He plays the ball on the 30. Blake Taff takes it. He's only able to make a meter, but unfortunately, the Titans now give away a penalty. Oh, if Brimson didn't pass that ball, he just crashes over. You just needed a jump, and it'd be all sweet, wouldn't it? Alrighty. So after 4 minutes of play, it is 0-0, and Belmore Sports Ground does look about 70 to 80% chalk a block. And thank you everybody to tuning in to the BKR Sport channel for this live stream. And I'm Wobble and Jaw Sport, and I hope that I can get you to consider to go over to my channel and just give her a like and a subscribe. Thanks. So 2nd tackle now, Bulldogs on the attack, about 21 meters out and through kick out. On 3rd tackle, he's going to be playing the ball about 15 meters out from the try line. Marnie goes right, out the back to Burton, out the back to Hutchison. He props off his right foot and goes straight. Tackled on the 10-meter line. 4th tackle, Reed Marnie goes back left. Salmon, linking the good link man this year so far, pops it off to Liam Knight, and he's set upon a couple of more post-contact meters there. They're 5 out. Last tackle, phase goes right, finds Hutchison, look to kick, but he doesn't. Passes to Taff. It's going to be a try to Blake Wilson. Really nice hands, man. A lot of stopping and propping, and AKP almost intercepted it as well, which is why I paused bloody mid-sentence. But a nice passing through the Bulldogs. It wasn't all the way straight up to the winger. There was a lot of jigging but nice passing, man. So Hutchison, feint to kick, stop. Blake Taff, Karaz, and it goes through the breadbasket sort of thing. It goes through the hands of AKP. So that could have been a try either way. Entertaining start after 5.5 minutes, 4 points to nil with a kick to come. Not a good sign there defensively for the Gold Coast Titans, but wasn't a good sign before with Blake Taff having the son defeat him. Wow, entertaining start. Gold Coast Titans have only ever played at Belmore once. Oh, what's the story here? We're going up to the video referee. Alrighty, we're going to the video referee. I'm not too sure why. I have this on mute as well. So who got taken out? So Preston denied Kieran Foran, didn't he? It looks like, no, did he? Yeah, Preston denied Kieran Foran. Alrighty, both teams now dodge bullets big time, man. Young Preston just obviously stopped in the line. Alrighty, and cost his team a try, the opening try, and Gold Coast Titans receive a penalty, and BKR Sport is obviously wiping the sweat from his brow. And alrighty, so Titans tap on their 40, and through AKP, I think it may be. No, Brian Kelly up to the halfway line. Big Mo Fodder wake is set upon by the front row and Jacob Karaz of the Bulldogs, but 5 meters away from the 40-meter line and through Jamin Jolliffe on the third tackle. He gets up over it, waiting for the play the ball now. Ball goes out right. The Titans are running left to right, and Tanner Boyd pops a short ball to Khalees Haas, and he's set upon. Well tackled there by Matt Burton. Ball goes out left. Cut out past to Boyd. Foran continues to go out left. Brian Kelly bobbled it, but he's able to regather. They're out on the far left edge of the Gold Coast Titans, again running left to right. Tanner Boyd puts the kick up. He's looking for Keanu Kinney, and it bounces backwards. It's what's the call here? It's a penalty for maybe an escort for the Gold Coast Titans, because it definitely went backwards off a Titan. It's an offside penalty. Oof. Alrighty. Titans now with a huge chance ahead of them to score the first points of the game. Jolliffe now, tackle one. Just a chest piece move, going forward one. First tackle, Randall waits. Out the back to Tino. Tino struggling he's going to be tackled right underneath the sticks, in between the sticks. Second tackle. Randall continues to go out right. Boyd waits, steps off his right foot, and it's 6 again here for the Gold Coast Titans. Big pressure here for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs as Boyd plays the ball. Jolliffe spins into the defense, but he's taken down by Reed Marnie, who's had a good start defensively. Randall goes all the way out to the left. Boyd all the way out to Kinney. Kinney wrapped up there nicely by Jacob Karaz. Nice, man. AKP passes right back inside. Foran at the back to Mo Fodder-Waker. He's fending away from Reed Marnie, but finally he's tackled 10 meters out. Bit of a shot. He played the ball. The ball goes out left. Big Tino's got the ball now, and he's going to be stopped just short. Last tackle now. They're on the left edge of Belmore Sports Ground. Only a meter away. It goes all the way out the back to Keanu Kinney. He puts in a grubber kick and Wilson dives on it. Good defense there by the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Taff from his extreme right corner now passes to Jacob Preston. He's set upon. BKRmy kick-out's now on the screen, and he looks like there's something wrong with his elbow potentially. And I think that's Blake Taff on the third tackle who's been crunched. I think that could have been. So they're only about 11 meters out from their own try line. And it's the fourth tackle. I will update the banner in just a moment. And through Max King, he makes a solid 8-meter run. Last tackle now. and it's Reed Marnie out of dummy half that boots the ball from inside his own 30. Keano Kinney was absolutely nowhere. What a fantastic kick, because it goes all the way down to the other try line. Keano Kinney had to make a mad dash for it, and he's going to be tackled about 17 meters away from the try line. That's an enormous kick for the Bulldogs and from Reed Marnie. Allow me just to update the banner, the score line, just for a moment here. So again, I repeat, after 9 minutes of play, it is still 0-0, but both sides have had chances. Alrighty, ball goes out left. Randall, Tino now makes his way, forges his way up over the 40-meter line. Tino plays the ball. Boyd, from his own 40-meter line, drives it downfield, and it's Connor Tracy who takes it on his own 20. Up over the 30 he goes. He beats the first tackle of AJ Brimson. He's going to play the ball just a couple of meters shy of the 40-meter line on the left edge of Belmore Sports Ground. And through Crichton, this is his first run or first hit up of the contest off the top of the dome. Crichton plays the ball. It's center field. Blake Taff, he just makes a run for it, but he's going to be stopped just shy of halfway, right in the middle of Belmore Sports Ground. Reed Marnie goes right. Liam Knight, he's made a couple of, he's been involved inside the first 10 minutes, Liam Knight, for sure. He looks huge, man. Reed Marnie goes back infield, and Salmon feigned to pass to go out the back, but he takes the tackle himself. Last tackle now from the Bulldogs, or from the Titans 40-meter line. Matt Burton sends it up high. The kick chase wasn't quite there, and I think Keano Kinney may have earned a penalty for his team, because Kikau clipped him over the head by accident. So Kikau's just in a bit of distress, and he's admonishing himself as well. So the injury may have played a little bit of a factor in it. It was actually the injured elbow that actually clipped Keano Kinney with, actually. So I'll just go in. We've got Sam Hernandez. We've got Hayden Ashton. We've got Cherry Kelly. Watching a spoon play off here, he says. Chill Winston, thank you very much for the comment, man. I really appreciate that. And Richard says BKR will be yelling. I think it might be even louder than just yelling, mate. So the Titans now, it's second tackle, and eventually there's going to be a play the ball 5 meters short of the 40-meter line. Ball goes out left to Tino once more. He goes out the back to Foran, a long cutout pass to AKP. I don't think that was on. He put his winger under all sorts of pressure. No, it was Brian Kelly. I'm sorry. He was playing as the winger. Sorry about that. But I don't think that play was on at all. Actually, it was AKP. Alrighty. So I'll just update me banner here. I would say that the Titans, the week off from the bye, is probably doing them a little bit of a disservice at the moment. They look rusty. They don't look flat. They just look a little bit rusty at the moment. The Dogs, though, I would say, are probably the better looking team at the moment. Matt Burton out to Crichton from the scrum, and the Bulldogs are only about 28 meters away from the try line. Burton waits a dummy half, passes right infield. It's 6 again called, and Max King gets up to the 20-meter line. Excuse me. Waiting for a play the ball. Marnie is, and he passes right, a flat pass to Drew Hutchison. Another 6 again call made, and Liam Knight has himself another hit up. They're 20 meters out on first tackle. Ball comes left. Salmon, flat pass to King, but it's young Cleese Haas that's up to the task. Reed Marnie goes back right. Burton waiting for the pill, and he dummies, goes himself and gets up over the 10-meter line. They're only 7 meters out here by the Bulldogs. Marnie comes back left. Salmon out the back to Hutchison. Quick pass to kick out. He steps off his left foot, looking to offload to someone, but no one wanted to take the ball. It's fourth tackle, a little bit left of the sticks. Marnie darts out a dummy off to the right-hand side, just pops it off to Liam Knight and makes a forward pass. Oh, that is a huge let-off. That's a huge let-off for the Titans, man. It's flat. It wasn't like an extreme forward pass, but I still think the Dogs have started the better, I think, of the two teams. But clearly execution is just letting them down at the moment, man. That's unfortunate from Reed Marnie. And Titans, again, they dodge a bullet. So scrum here, 10 metres from centre field. It's found its way in the hands of AKP on the 15-metre line. He's up over the 40. He passes right on the inside to Brian Kelly. He's up over halfway, up to the 40. He's now knocked on. Is it going to be a double knock on? What's the call here? It's Brian Kelly that's knocked on. It's Brian Kelly that's knocked on from the Bulldogs 40-metre line. Oh, good heavens above. It's a crisp day. It should be good conditions for good completions, unfortunately. But we just saw what the Titans are definitely capable of just then, man. Absolutely we did. I'm just going to update this banner here. After 14 minutes, still 0-all, but it should be bloody 12-10 sort of a scoreline at the moment. Alrighty. And guys, just while we're having a quick break, please zip over to my channel, Wobble and Draw Sports. You can find the link in the description. And if you haven't already, subscribe to BKR Sport. Thank you very much. And I hope I'm not letting you down today, guys. Thank you very much. From halfway line, Connor Tracy is tackled on the 45-metre line of the Titans. Matt Burton passes right and finds Max King up over the 40. Getting close to that 30-metre line is Max King. It's third tackle now. They're 31 metres away from the try line. Marnie goes right. Hutchison, Knight. That must be his 6th or 7th hit up inside the first 15 minutes for Liam Knight. Strong game. Marnie goes left. Salmon, Hutchison, kick out, passes right. Back to Hutchison. Salmon's got the pill again. They're just going sideways at the moment. Blake Taff is in a cul-de-sac at the moment, and he just gets tackled there by Beau Fermor. Marnie, last tackle, passes left. Salmon's got the ball, encroaching the 20-metre line. Hutchison puts in a grubber kick. Keanu Kinney had to show some bravery because the looming, massive, colossal shadow of BKRmy Kikau was coming towards him. And we've got Philip Sammy now that's going into the teeth of the Bulldogs defense. He's going to be stopped just short of the 20-metre line. Ball goes out left. Brimson, that's maybe only his second touch of the game so far, just quietly. Brimson plays the ball, centre field, about 22 metres out. I believe this is Brian Kelly playing the ball on the 30-metre line. Centre field, and it goes left through Chris Randall, and I believe that's Jolliffe now, getting up to the 40-metre line. It's good defence from the Bulldogs, man. And Tanner Boyd, on his own 40, just has to drive it as hard as he can. And through the hands of Connor Tracy, gets up over the 30. He's encroaching onto the 40, passes right to Blake Taff, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, he's just wrapped up there by Beau Fermor. And there's a penalty that's been given away by Beau Fermor and or Kieran Foran. Well, the first team to limit the mistakes and the ill discipline, I mean, should be without saying, but fair dinkum. 114 minutes have also gone by in this game. Sorry about that. It's like Josh Curran is about to enter the paddock. And again, I'll say again, I think Josh Curran can make a claim that he has been the Bulldogs' best player as the Bulldogs tap it from 35 metres away from the try line through Jacob Carraz. Marnie now waits a dummy half. Finds Liam Knight for maybe his 8th hit up, and he actually beat Tino Fa'asuamaleaui on that occasion. Marnie, Salmon, Fraser's going left. Hutchison, kick out now. 10 metres out now while the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Marnie. And he's looking for Burton. He goes out the back to Hutchison, pops the ball off to Preston, and Preston from 10 metres out scores the first try of the game. Jacob Preston, well done, young man. They deserved that try, the Bulldogs. In my opinion, they have been the better side. But nice link-up play with Marnie and Burton, Hutchison. I think was Salmon involved in that play? We're about to see. So on the little bit left of the sticks from 10 metres out, it was just Marnie, Burton, Hutchison, and it was just Kelly and Fermor that just could not wrap up big, young Jacob Preston. And I'll tell you what, too, I think maybe, I mean, it's hard to be too critical, but it was Foran that did rush up out of the line a little bit to try and make that tackle on Hutchison. So unfortunately, Fermor and Kelly just couldn't close that gap or the space that Foran left when he tried to close it down. So 4 points to nil after approximately 18 and a half minutes to Jacob Preston. It's been okay. It's been an okay game. It's been entertaining, but there's been errors and it needs to be rectified. Absolutely needs to be rectified. So there's a kick to come, which is going to emanate from about 15 meters away from the goalposts, right to the right of the goalposts. Matt Burton lining up. And to everyone that's tuning in now, we've got 71 people in the chat. G'day, that's huge. Thank you very much, guys. And Matten shoots and he scores. It's 6 points to nil after the first 19 minutes of the game. That's fantastic. Alrighty. We've got some freaking points on the board. I will say the Titans do look lethal, man. When they actually hold on to the friggin' pill, they do look lethal. I'll just highlight some people. Toby Stevens, we got in the chat. Oh, Jay Hayes, thank you very much for highlighting that. We've got X Factor, TCJ. Thank you very much for the compliment, man. I really appreciate that. Alrighty, still early in the game, 40-6. All right, it's gone from 50 plus. Blake Wilson's let that ball bounce again, man. He wants no part of it. Blake Taff is having trouble. If the Titans just keep holding the ball, get Boyd, Foran, Kinney, Brimson just to lob the freaking thing as high as you can, because the back three don't want a part of a high ball at the moment. Fair dinkum. It's third tackle. 30-meter line. Josh Curran now enters the game. This is his first hit up, and he makes about a 15-meter carry. So fourth tackle, a couple of meters shy of halfway. And on the fourth tackle, Burton puts in a crossfield kick. It's found its way to the 10-meter line, and there's a great chase there. Great chase and kick with Preston and Carraz complementing Burton's kick. Really nice stuff there. Brian Kelly now darts out a dummy half and makes a good 10-meter run. That was needed. Second tackle. They're on the far left edge of Belmore, and now it's Keanu Kinney with just straight up the guts. That's a good, strong run there from Keanu Kinney. Waiting for the play the ball on the 30-meter line, and Beau Fermor now bounces Reed Marnie away from him, and he'll play it just short of the 40-meter line. Randall Jolliffe, and he just trudges his way towards halfway. And Boyd receives it on the last tackle. He boots it, and it looks like Taff. Oh, Crichton and Taff get in the way of each other on the 20-meter line. Crichton makes about 20-odd meters. He plays the ball on the halfway line on the left edge of Belmore. Burton, now in the hands of Connor Tracy. He'll eventually play the ball just shy of the 40-meter line. There could be a 6 again incoming. There is Hutchison now. It's all the way out on the right edge. It's in the hands of Blake Wilson. I like Blake Wilson too, just quietly. It's first tackle. 30-meter line. Carraz darts out a dummy half and makes about 5 meters and an offload. Taff wrapped up immediately, though. It's second tackle. They're on the right edge. Bulldogs are running right to left of screen. Curran now with the ball in hands, and he just takes the ball up. So it's been about 2 or 3 plays. They've only made about 5 or so meters here, have the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Marnie goes left, finds Salmon, and he takes the tackle himself. He just goes forward. And he gets about 15 meters away from the try line. Fourth tackle now. Marnie goes right, finds Burton, and he dummies and takes the tackle himself. So what can Hutchison and Taff do here? Marnie finds Hutchison, crossfield kick, looking for Stephen Crichton. Crichton versus AJ Brimson. Brimson couldn't take it cleanly, and he bats it over the dead ball line. It's going to be a short goal line dropout here. I'll just change this banner here as well, because a lot more time has gone by. And what do we got coming here from the Gold Coast Titans? A short goal line dropout or a big boot? And who's kicking it? You'd imagine Foreign or Boyd. Short goal line dropout going towards the left-hand side, just a little bit too deep there. The first man there was Chris Randall, so it was an ordinary goal line dropout. And through Curran, they get up over the 20-meter line, and he is going to play the ball just shy of the 10-meter line. Marnie waits a dummy half, finds Salmon. Salmon makes a few more meters. They're right in front of the goalpost now, right in the center of them. Third tackle, Marnie goes left, just puts the short ball off to Max King. Good defense. That needed to be made by Haas and Big Tino. Marnie comes back right, all the way out to Hutchison. And he knocks the ball on. Keanu Kinney picks up the bouncing ball. So they held firm there. Well done to the Gold Coast Titans. Well done. They held firm. All righty. It's second tackle. And Philip Sami, he's just swallowed up there by Reid Marnie primarily. There looks to be a bit of an issue here for Keanu Kinney. And through Beau Fermor, they're up to the 20-meter line on the far left edge of the paddock. Tino now. Able to get to the 30-meter line. A nice 10-meter carry here. Fourth tackle now. Ball goes out left. In the hands of Kelly. He's tackled on the 40-meter line. Sam Verrills is out there now for the Gold Coast Titans. And Boyd from his own 40 boots it as hard as he can. And it looks like that there is actually a bit of a wind out there at Belmore. It looks like the ball held up in the breeze there. And Jolliffe is now off. Sam Verrills is on. Blake Taff will eventually play the ball on the 25-meter line. And Wilson now darts out a dummy half and makes 5 meters. Ball comes back infield. Burton, Tracy, and he feigned to pass to kick out, but he gets up over the 30-meter line by a couple of meters. Tracy's not been too bad today for the Bulldogs. A couple of nice carries. And Max King, he's matching what Liam Knight has produced as well, just quietly. Marnie waits a dummy half. It's center field. Hutchison takes the run himself and makes 15 meters. A decent old run. What's the call here? There's a bit of a scuffle here. There's a penalty here for the Bulldogs. Incoming. I'm not too sure, but it looks like maybe Chris Randall's given away a penalty. A tackle without the ball. I've got to see that again. Oh, that's Chris Randall with a bit of a brain explosion there, unfortunately. He absolutely tackled Blake Taff without the ball, and that's a almighty coach killer because that was going to be the last tackle. Wowee. Bulldogs now. 25 minutes in, 15 minutes to go. 30 meters out. Preston now has a hit up. The 22 meters out are the Bulldogs. He'll eventually play the ball on the right edge. Marnie, Curran, up over the 20-meter line. They're 15 meters out. They're still out on the right edge, technically. Marnie comes in field, finds Salmon, out the back to Hutchison, out the back to Burton. Nice ball to Crichton, who pops it off to Connor Tracy. He's fighting towards that try line. He's about 5 meters away. Third tackle on the far left edge. Crichton, he passes the ball and it bounces off the turf. Burton gets it, pops it off to Max King, and he's met solidly there by Randall and Verrills. Good tackle there. Marnie goes right. Salmon, Hutchison out the back to Taff. Nice pop-on play, and it's in the hands of Wilson, and he's just stayed in the field of play. Last tackle now. They're on the far right edge, running right to left. Hutchison on the 20-meter line, puts in a crossfield kick for Stephen Crichton. I'm going to say that, I'm not too sure. I think it's a Titans ball. It's a Titans ball. It's going to be a Titans ball. Oh, man. James Thornton says Titans were better under Holbrook. Give Desi more than a couple of weeks, mate. Give him a couple of weeks, mate. Alrighty. 6 points to nil. 13 minutes to go, and Titans needed that like they needed water in a desert. They got a penalty. 13 minutes to go. 6 points to nil. Boy, howdy, they needed that one. Tanner Boyd kicks from about 12 meters out from his own try line, and the Titans are going to have themselves a fresh set starting on the 30-meter line. And Khalees Haas This may only be his second or third hit up of the game. And the ball now. Oh, the ball's hit the deck here. Oh, man, it's looking fairly sloppy at the moment for the Gold Coast Titans. And I'm not too sure who just took the hit up then. Maybe it might have been Palisea. Aaron Clark up to the 40-meter line. Center field. Ferrells out left. Foreign dummies. Goes himself. Gets to the halfway line. He's on the far left edge now of Belmore. And Verrills passes back infield. Boyd gets the kick away eventually. What's going to happen here with the back three? Connor Tracy does take it. Philip Sami misses the tackle. Tracy passes right to Tough, and they're going to play the ball now 25 metres out from their own try line. Kick chase wasn't quite happening there, but, I mean, there was a missed tackle from Sami as well. Second tackle now. Wilson will eventually play it. Marnie passes left, finds Karaz. Oh, and he breaks a tackle or two, or maybe even three. That's a big run there from Jacob Karaz. 5 metres out from halfway. Third tackle. And Kurt Mann just soldiers his way towards the 40-metre line. That's a good run from him. Curran now. Hutchison. Oh, he took the line on himself, but is tackled. The 25 metres out here. Matt Burton boots it sky high, looking for Crichton once more. Philip Sami jumps up and takes it. Titans got to continue to do some hard work, but they're putting themselves in these situations, man. Here's AJ Brimson with only his third carry of the game, just quietly. I reckon anyway, maybe fourth. Brian Kelly, or no, AKP, I'm sorry. He takes a hit up now. Excuse me. Verrills passes right in field. Keanu Kinney gets up to the 20-metre line. Fourth tackle. Aaron Clark up over the 30-metre line now. Verrills passes right. Boyd under all sorts of pressure from BKRmy kick out, and he is going to score a try for the Bulldogs through one of his infamous charge downs. Like he has done so many times for the Penrith Panthers. We have not seen that for a few seasons. Well done, BKRmy kick out. Boyd, for the past couple of plays or past few sets of six over the past 5 minutes, he's been swamped on very quickly from the Bulldogs, and he's only just been able to get those kicks away. This time, he's paid for either slow service or just him being way too slow. The kick was going to come on his own 35-metre line. Kickout said, mine, and he scores. So it's 10 points to 0. Holy, BKRmy kick out. That's great to see, man. That's great to see. So that play happened at about the 31st minute. It's a kick to come. A little bit left of the goalpost, so it's not a gimme here for Matt Burton. Wow, I'll just very quickly go into the comments section. Holbrook got a massive rap from Trent Robertson last night. Oh, thank you, Jai, 988. Karaz went through the forwards. Yes, that was a good play from Karaz just before. What's good, man? Real Fan Sports, what's good, man? How are you, dude? Sherry Kelly, soft. Holy S, Sam says. I say that too. He loves them. Jai 988, he friggin' loves them. Brocky, he's going off with the big F-bombs. And Brocky says fire up. Sherry Kelly with a compliment to Tanner Boyd. A fine clearing kick from Tanner Boyd. Sherry says. Yes. James Pike, Titans for the spoon. Holy moly. We've got Richard who says a hiding is coming. It's only round 3. That's it, Brocky. That's it. So the conversion was successful. There's 8 minutes to go, and it's 12 points to 0 after 31 and a half minutes. And to think that AJ Brimson could have scored inside the first minute and a half of this game. All he had to do was just crash over. Play resumes. Now Hutchison takes it. Wilson was way out the back like a freaking sheep. And Curtis Morin now will play the ball on the 20-meter line on the right edge of the paddock. Wilson now makes about 5 meters. There's 8 minutes to go here. Curran with ball in hand surges his way to the 30-meter line. It's center field. Marnie waits. Marnie passes left. And Kickout's now got the ball, and he makes about a 10 or so meter run. Oh, he's looking ominous, BKRmy Kickout. Curran now with the ball in hand in center field. He breaks the tackle as Sam Farrell's. They're up over the halfway line, but just a couple of meters. And it's last tackle. Hutchison puts it sky high. Is it Kinney, or is it going to be AKP that takes it? It's AKP that takes it, and Preston sets upon him massively. Oh, and it could have been a high tackle or someone's offside. Oh, that's a let off. Titans, can they score points in this first half? It's high contact, not with a swinging arm per se, but just that area of Jacob Preston got AKP. There needs to be an almighty kick here from the Titans. They want to find at least 20 meters here. 7 minutes to go. They start the set on the 30-meter line. And Beau Fermor now makes about 5 or so meters. Eventually, he'll play the ball. The ball goes out right. Infield, Aaron Clark. He'll eventually play the ball. He was looking for a quick play the ball. He'll eventually play it. Foreign, out the back to Keanu Kinney, and he's going to be tackled on the halfway line. Foreign. And it's Big Tino, I believe, or is it Palacia? It's Palacia, sorry. He'll eventually play the ball. They're 5 minutes short of the 40-meter line. They're in Bulldogs territory, and Aaron Clark pops a shot ball off to Beau Fermor. The 31 meters out here are the Titans. Boyd, from about 32 meters out, puts the kick up. What's the back three going to do here? What's happening here? And it's gone backwards off the Bulldogs. Blake Taff floating. Oh, what a play from Blake Taff to get out of the in-goal touchline. Well done. In his own in-goal, I should say. Great play from Blake Taff. That will have the Bulldogs fans screaming his name for sure, man. They've been a little bit iffy on him. And Blake Taff, he's worked very hard in this game so far, man. I'll just update the banner here. The Bulldogs. Third tackle will eventually be played from their own 20-meter line. And the phase goes out right to Curtis Morin. He makes about 8 meters or so. It's fourth tackle, center field. Marnie goes right. No, he kicks for himself. Is he looking for a 40-20? Keanu Kinney was up to it. He takes it on his own 20, gets up to the 30, arches his run, and he can't get away from Josh Curran. Matt Burton a little bit late there, but play on. That's fair enough. Ball goes out right to Philip Sami. He's going to play the ball on the 40-meter line. Boyd passes left infield to Aaron Clark, and they're very bunched here of the Gold Coast Titans. Third tackle, play the ball just short of the halfway line, and there's been a knock on. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was Boyd was far too wide, or Haas just didn't time his run, and he got in the way of Sam Verrill's pass, or Palacia, I should say. I'm sorry. Haas was thereabouts, but man, the timing is all off for the Gold Coast Titans. And I was just thinking that, there's nothing dynamic about their play at the moment. Their only chances are really coming from putting the ball up high and AJ Brimson coming through. So there's going to be a scrum right in the middle of Belmore with 4 minutes to go. They cannot concede here. The Gold Coast Titans, the ball is in the hands of Blake Wilson. AKP wraps him up. And Jacob Carraz now. Oh, there's a massive gap because Aaron Clark left it. He passes back on the inside to Curtis Moore, and all of a sudden they're 15 meters away. The Titans kind of fell asleep there for a moment. Marnie, man, he decides not to pass. Well, now he does. He goes out to the right, and Curtis Moore now has the ball in hand. Oh, Titans, they need halftime quickly. but they got to hold on here. 10 meters out are the Bulldogs. Hutchison, short ball to kick out. Oh, he's going to be stopped 5 meters shy of the try line. Marnie out on the left. Marnie passes to Hutchison. And, there was Curtis Moran who was in the way, and Hutchison just had to take the tackle. They're only about 8 meters away are the Bulldogs. Marnie, last tackle, passes right to Burton, out the back to Taff. He fends away from Foran. He passes to Jacob Carraz, and Carraz just puts in a kick. Crichton steaming for it. AJ Brimson there to save the day. He's going to be wrapped up in his own in goal. Holy smokes, man. Less than 3 minutes to go. They just absolutely have to. They've got to. It will be a huge dagger. Alrighty. So again, thanks to BKR Sport for allowing me to be a host, a guest commentator on his channel. I don't think he'll let me on again at this rate with his Titans being down. I might be a bad omen. Short goal line dropout taken. And it's wrapped up there by the Bulldogs. 20 meters out now. Curran dummies to Burton. Takes the tackle himself now. Marnie goes out left. Curtis Moran steps off of his left. Marnie waits a dummy half. It's third tackle. There's 2 minutes to go. Must hold on. Man, Hutchison, what's he want to do with it? He's just running the ball a lot today, isn't he? Been a couple of passes that have led to a try. But Hutchison running the ball a lot today. Ball's in the hands of Marnie. 10 meters out the back to Mann. Burton, out the back to kick out, pops it off to Connor Tracy. The defense is there. They're 5 meters out. Last tackle. 90-odd seconds to go. Crichton finds Burton, puts it high up. It's going to land out on the full. They win that little period there, the Gold Coast Titans. Holy moly. So it's a quick tap here. Can they score a try before halftime, the Titans? To be perfectly honest, they don't kind of really deserve it, but they can get themselves into the game. Philip Sami, first tackle. They got a full set here. Keenan Palacia up over the 40-meter line with a dangerous offload. Verrills there bobbled the ball, and it was an ineffective sort of an offload too. Ineffective play, really. Second tackle. Ball goes out left, a flat pass to Boyd, who runs himself and gets absolutely upended by Curtis Moran and Kurt Mann. Holy smokes. Verrills finds Clark. Foran. Oh, and he's given an intercept to Carraz. Preston's got the ball now. Now it's off to Wilson. Wilson fends off from a couple of tackles. He's running around the back of his own man. Well, referee called the penalty. He keeps breaking more tackles. It's actually now a penalty to the Gold Coast Titans because there was an obstruction. Holy, once more. Whooshka. Oh, man, that was getting close. And I'll tell you what, you don't think Matt Burton or Drew Hutchison were going to look for a field goal in the final 20 seconds just then? Oh, my goodness gracious. It's just not working for them right now, man. There's been a chip over the top by Brian Kelly on the first tackle. Preston's there to wrap it up. He's been tackled. And the Belmore Oval faithful would be absolutely loving that performance. Give me just a moment. Let me just update scoreline. 12 points to 0 at halftime. It has been a very fast-paced game of footy. It is a true reflection of the game. Crichton just getting the Bulldogs into a huddle, except for Jacob Preston, who's getting an interview by Lara Pitt. But I reckon Crichton's just saying, oi, this is pretty good. Let's not drop it off. Meanwhile, Des is going to, I think Des might go apoplectic a little bit, man. That was a, I don't want to say bad, hey, but an ordinary performance there from the Gold Coast Titans in the first half. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the stats. Just give me 1 second while I refresh everything, so I give you the most accurate, up-to-date details. What's your opinion, by the way, everybody? What's your opinion on what just transpired? Do you think the Titans can come back? They've got the points in them, but it's just not connecting for them today. It's really not, man. Alrighty, let's go into the chat now. So Tanner Boyd, yep. Bro, if the Titans list the Dragons and Bulldogs to open the year, well, yeah. Jai, hope Blaze is doing okay. It's tough at the moment, but we all support you, man. Plenty of time to turn it around. That's the thing. It's only 12-0. The Cowboys, they defeated the Newcastle Knights last week in Golden Point extra time, and they were down 12 points to 0 as well. They were probably even worse than what the Gold Coast Titans put up just then, just quietly. Lockie's NRL, he doesn't understand the Titans. I don't either, man. I don't, but they're still without a couple of their men, Jaden Campbell. Well, mind you, Jaden Campbell did return or is going to return for the Tweed Seagulls today in the Queensland Host Plus Cup. So that will be interesting to see how he goes. Oh, my goodness gracious. We've got a $50 donation from Mr. Jay Hayes here. Let me try and bring it up. I've never seen... How do I bring this up, mate? How do I bring this up? A $50 donation, Mr. Hayes. That's incredibly kind and generous of you, man. BKR is going to need it. I was going to say something then, but I'm just going to bite my tongue. Make sure Blaze passes this on to you for me for a few beers. Cheers for the commentary, Sam. Oh no, that's all right, man. Like that's really good, man. That's really good. That's fantastic, dude. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the compliments that are coming in, and I hope I'm not letting you down at the moment. We got me mum in the chat. G'day, mum. How you going? Wobble and Draw Sports. That's yes. No disrespect, but I prefer your commentary. Says Go. Dude, hey man. BK does his thing, and I like him, and but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much, man. Wooden spoon for the Titans this year. That's well, sorry, mate. I probably should have read that before I actually opened it up. I apologize there. So maybe I'll just leave that one to. Maybe I'll just leave that one to the operator there. Richard, I can see the game in my head while I'm laxing out. Oh, dude. Well, that's great. That's great. Thank you very much. And to everyone that's tuning in, the whole 68 people watching me right now, man. Holy crap. Thank you very much. I hope I'm not letting you down. And look, dude, Richard, cup of tea time indeed, mate. Cup of tea time indeed. As a matter of fact, if you'll just give me a second, I'm going to have myself a cup of water just quietly. Otherwise, I'll go dry. Just give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me. Thank you very much, man. It's for me, not him. Go, dude. Go. We've got NG Ad the get BKR on the line for some halftime epic drums. I wish I knew how, like I could send him a link, but I think he's trying to use that drum or maybe his drumsticks to try and stop the fruit that might be getting pelted at him at the moment. Also, maybe some of the verbal insults that are coming his way. I think he's using it as some sort of a shield. That drum, or maybe his drumsticks, trying to use it as a cricket bat. Because fair dinkum, he's in Belmore. He'd be one of very few Titans fans there, man. So he might be having a tough time at the moment. Jay, thank you very much for putting the link up. Brenton Walsh, holy indeed. Alrighty, so I said to you that I was going to talk about some stats and whatnot, and I have not done that yet. Excuse me. So I will share the screen now. And 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. 12 points to nil. Let's look at some of the team stats. So the possession, for you Titans fans out there watching, usually it is the way, and it has proven to be the way so far in 2024. That possession does even itself out. But 15 out of 20 completed sets, 75% for the Gold Coast Titans. I thought it might have been a little bit worse than that, but it's still not great. And that is definitely a point of concern. 22 out of 26 sets completed for the Bulldogs. They're going well, man. And they are throwing the ball around too. The passes are sticking for them, and they are throwing the ball around. Let's look at the running meters now. It's pretty much, I'd say, 20% on top of the Titans. So 824 running meters to 610, 270 to 200 post-contact meters. We got 16 tackle breaks. That does make more sense for sure, especially as the game wore on, man. And I apologize if you're watching this right now. The person who left the comment who said that you're worried about Big Mo, Big Tino, and Jolliffe going off, and then the interchange coming on, I'm with you, man. That you hit the nail on the head. You called it very early on, bro, before kickoff, I imagine, because I think those tackle breaks really did come when the interchange came on. So that's huge. That's a very nice call. Kick return meters is 116 to 57, and that's more of a compliment to the kicking game of Matt Burton. Once again, Matt Burton, I think we can all agree that his first week, Matt Burton, was not good. Last week, he was thumbs up, man. Like Burton was thumbs up last week against the Sharks. Right now, I'd say he's just in the middle of that at the moment, but he has had a good kicking game or two, and of course, it is at halftime as well. We've got 4 offloads here to the Bulldogs, 1 to the Gold Coast Titans. The kicking meters, there's about 150 meters difference. Let's go down here. Effective tackles, the Titans are under 90%. And missed tackles 17 to 9. Well, there you go. So tackle breaks is about 16 to 9 to the Bulldogs, and then missed tackles is 17 to 9. Unfortunately, in the way of the Gold Coast Titans. We've got the penalties conceded. So Bulldogs, yeah, they could be a little bit better with the discipline, with ball out of hand. But we're just looking at the error that was made by AJ Brimson. It was maybe only 2 minutes in. There was a high kick that was put up towards Blake Taaffe, and he just could not see it because of the sun beaming down in his retinas. And Brimson leapt up, caught it cleanly, and he just doubted himself, man. Or he saw foreign and wanted to give the old bugger a try. But Brimson, man, if he just crashes over, if he was just more selfish in that department, it's 4 points, possibly 6 points to nil after the first 2 or 3 minutes to the Titans, and it's got a completely different complexion on this game for the Gold Coast Titans, man. Just go back into the chat. He'll be drumming his own head at the moment, Richard says. Oh dear, bro, it's pronounced Nardvi. Too funny. Nardvi. Nardvi. Thank you, man. I'm always appreciative. I'm always happy to be corrected. Entertain House. Hey, man. How you doing? Thank you for dropping by and saying g'day. I do. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. And please, if you haven't already, if you don't know who Entertain House is, please zip over to his channel and check him out, because legitimately, Entertain House, he gets them more right than friggin' wrong, let me tell you. He's good in the NFL and he's good in the NRL in tipping, man. He's a very good tipper and better, is Entertain House. We've got Hayden Ashton. We've got, who thought Titans were actually going to win? They are an embarrassment. My first prediction came in for Viliami kick out anytime try scorer, easy 4.4 odds on kick out. Oh man, that's harsh. That's harsh. Thanks, thank you, Mum. Loving the stats. Brenton Walsh asks, who do I go for? I'll maximize the screen in a minute so you can check out the bright yellow shirt that I'm wearing, mate. That jinxed them, the AJ Brimson error. Yeah, absolutely it did. Nardthi, is the Titans bench making an impact at all? Without sounding too much like a smartass, but in a negative way, yes, it is. So, because this is a Gold Coast Titans channel, we'll look at the stats now for the Gold Coast Titans. So Big Tino is topping the running meters at 85 running meters. And he was off for maybe the final 15 minutes of that first half. Nobody else has been able to get up over him. The closest, though, is Brian Kelly. But unfortunately, how do I say this, man? Foreign, Kelly, and AKP, they looked really solid last year. This season, especially today, it's not working, man. They're just not connecting, are they? AJ Brimson, on the other side, he's had 6 runs for 40 meters. I could have sworn maybe it was 4 runs for 40 meters, sort of a thing. They got to get him more involved, and we're only a game and a half in. I'm willing to give Des Hasler a crack at seeing how AJ Brimson goes at center, but there's no good ball for AJ Brimson at the moment. They have not used him around the halfway line almost at all. Maybe 2 or 3 of those runs for AJ Brimson were trying to come out of their own 20. So AJ, he needs to get involved, and they need to involve him. We've got Kieran Foran. He ran the ball for 7 times. Tanner Boyd 5 times. Look at Mo Fotuaika. Mo Fotuaika only ran the ball 3 times for 17 meters in that first half. That's very unlike Mr. Fotuaika, for sure. Chris Randall only the 1 run. Sam Verrills came on and only had the 1 run, both equaling a total running meter total of 8 meters. So someone's got to do a little bit more running. Khalees Haas played, I think the entire first 40, and he only played 2. He only ran twice. So yeah, their forward pack really need to. Yeah, their forward pack really need to step up, man. Like, I can sit here maybe and say that. The AJ Brimson and the back line, they're not connecting. It looks disorganized and dysfunctional. But there's no platform being laid, and it can't all be on Big Tino. And at the moment, it is. He's got the most running meters out of everyone, and he didn't play the last 15 or 10 minutes in that first half. So apologies to Bulldogs fans. I didn't quite have enough time to check out your stats. But off the top of the dome, I think Connor Tracy has been decent. So too Blake Taff. Hutchison has been strong. Salmon as well has been a nice link-up man. And Kikau, I've always been a fan of Kikau, man. The past 2 years or past 18 months has not been kind to him, but I believe in the bloke. And for all you Gold Coast Titans fans, you hope that he drops off in the second half. But I do like BKRmy Kikau, man, for sure. So I'm just going to set up my banner here. And to everybody that's tuned in or has tuned in, coming back or just coming in for the first time, thank you for giving this a crack. And the second half is just about underway. And it is. Alrighty. Titans receive the ball. Brian Kelly gets it. And Keenan Palacia runs very hard into the defense. He's going to be tackled. Titans are running right to left now. And now through Brian Kelly, they get to the 20-meter line. Center field. Verrills waits. Decides to go left. Finds Keanu Kinney, who toiled hard himself in that first half, admittedly. Verrills passes right. Bo Fermor now. Believe this is Aaron Clark up over the 30-meter line. 4th tackle. Verrills scoots out a dummy half. That's exactly right. Nice 15-meter run. That's exactly what was called for. That's exactly what was needed. Foreign passes right, finds Tanner Boyd, got to get the quick kick away quicker. And from his own 5 meter line, Connor Tracy takes it and he's able to get up to the 20 meter line before being dragged back a couple. So he'll play it 15 meters out. Burton goes left. I believe that might be Jacob Carraz. No, actually, that was Connor Tracy. Oh, I've got me bloody people mixed up. I don't know who I'm calling there. I'm sorry. I apologize. Stephen Crichton up over the 30 meter line, though. Burton passes right infield, and that's Kurt Mann now up over the 40 meter line. Apologies for that before. It's fourth tackle. Marnie from center field passes right. Curtis Morin, just all systems go. That bloke, fair dinkum. He'll play the ball on halfway, and Burton cut out past to Stephen Crichton, able to make 10 meters before he puts up a high kick. Keanu Kinney jumps up for it. It bounces in the lap of Josh Curran, and Josh Curran potentially could have scored a try. I'm not convinced. They've got to look at it. Todd Smith, referee, is going to call it. I'm not convinced that Matt Burton didn't touch that ball. But that's a disastrous start for the Gold Coast Titans, only 2 minutes in to the second half. But we've got to look at a replay of it. We have to look at a replay of it. So I'll take down the banner. So Burton was shaping to kick on halfway, passed the ball to Crichton, ran 10 meters, put the ball up. Keanu Kinney versus Matt Burton in the air. Matt Burton in the air. Oh dear. And I'm not sure if Matt Burton touches this, He absolutely, but it did go backwards, didn't it? And did Curran lift his forearm off the grass? And was there enough momentum? I'm not sure if this is going to be a try, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if this is going to be a try. It touches Burton for sure. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. Legitimately, what do you guys reckon? There's 57 people in the chat now. What do you guys reckon? Now there's 64. Holy. Now, some position changes plus new coach strategies can take time to settle, but agree forwards and bench needs to focus for sure. Cotter Super Coach captain this week, Entertain House. Yo, fantastic. Rob, thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you. That's really kind of you to say. Genuinely, thank you. Come on, doggies, says Brenton. Steve says Titans don't even want to be there. We're just getting the call now. It is going to be a no try. So once again, it's a, my God, I wish Blaze was here. Oh, man. Well, he doesn't usually do his own team, does he? He's always there. He's always there doing his own thing. Potato Dragon, hey, man, your idol's down at Belmore using his drum as a shield because I'm sure he's copping a spray from the Belmore faithful right now, to be honest with you. And Flurry says, keep up the good work. Thank you, man. And Potato likes me shirts, so thank you very much, man. It's my Saturday Arvo shirt, bro. So it's a fresh set here. We're about 2.5 minutes into the second half. I'll actually make that 43 just so I can focus a little bit more. And the Titans, they look like there's a bit of pepper in them, but we're only early days into the second half. Boyd, able to get away from kick out. It's fourth tackle now. They're 45 meters out from the try line. And Aaron Clark now runs himself and puts a kind of a hospital pass in for Chris Randall there. Ferrell's on the 30-meter line, passes to Foreign. Foreign puts the ball up, looking for Brian Kelly, and it goes forward off of Brian Kelly, surely. Excuse me. Surely. Yeah, it's just going to be a change over there for the doggies. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference. There's a little bit of a difference in the Titans in this first half. And the Bulldogs now, first tackle. Center field. Well, not quite center field. Now they're center field. And there's been an offload there from the Bulldogs into Connor Tracy. Able to make about 15 metres on the run there. He didn't like something in the tackle. And the ball now is in the hands of Matt Burton. All of a sudden, they're up to halfway now on the far left edge of Belmore. Third tackle, Marnie comes back centre field. It's Kurt Mann, spins away from Chris Randall initially, but Randall's still sticks to him like a bulldog. And Marnie passes right. Hutchison steps off his right, runs himself, gets to the 30-metre line. He now is centre field. Marnie is probably going to go left. He does. Finds Kurt Mann. He goes out the back to Burton. Cut out past to Crichton on the 20-metre line. Crichton kicks, but Sami takes a good catch there. Good catch from Philip Sami. They're going to play the ball on the right edge, 15 metres out from their own try line. AJ Brimson now with a tough run into the Bulldogs' defence. AKP it's now in the hands of Brian Kelly. Foreign passes left to Beau Fermor. Beau Fermor able to make like a diagonal run and get his way all the to the 30-metre line. Play the ball. Verrills passes right. Keenan Palacia. G'day, Des Hasley. How you going, mate? I wish I had a hair like you. I can't see at the moment what's going on. Keenan Palacia will eventually play the ball. Last tackle. Boyd will kick. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just drops the ball because he was frightened to death of BKRmy kick out. Preston picks up the ball. And now they're only 22 metres away from the try line. Oh, strike me pink, Boyd. Josh Curran now is stopped there by the Titans. They're about 13 metres away are the Bulldogs. Marnie goes left. Kurt Mann out the back to Hutchison. Puts kick out back under. Kick out! Threatened from 15 metres out. But he's stopped there by Khalees Haas. Marnie goes out right. Burton out the back to Kurt Mann. Blake Taffy steps off his right foot and slips. And a 6 again has now been given away by the Titans. Marnie darts out a dummy up to the left-hand side. Pops a short ball off to Josh Curran. But the Titans defense is there to stop him from crashing over right underneath the sticks. He'll eventually play the ball. Oh, that's soft. Marnie just dummies out a dummy half to the right-hand side. And the Titans just weren't up to it. I think Beau Fermor was involved in that. It was a tackle. I think Curran was only a metre away from the goalpost from the try line. And then Marnie just with a cheeky dig out a dummy half. It's 16 points to nil with a kick to come. Oh, dear. And it is off the back of Kickow versus Boyd. And Kickow is up about 3 points to nil. So Curran played it right in front of the goalposts. And he just crashed over the top of Keanu Kinney. And he had very little help there from Beau Fermor and I'd say to a degree Chris Randall as well, man. So the wise old bugger got the chockies over Keanu Kinney. 16 points to nil with a kick to come. I think Brenton in the chat, I think your name is Brenton. I think you're a Bulldog supporter. Have you cracked open your beers yet? Have you cracked open your Saturday beers yet, mate? I would be, just quietly. Matt Burton lines up the kick. He shoots and he scores. 18 points to nil. 8 minutes or 7.5 minutes into the second half. And there can be no more point scoring from the Gold Coast from the Bulldogs. If you're a Gold Coast Titans fan. What a bugger. What a bugger. I like your shirt. Don't like the team on it. No, thanks you, mate. Oh, that's fair enough. That's all right. That's all right. Having Sour Patch Kids while watching the footy. Yo, true. Thanks for sharing that with us all. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. We got kickoff again. Blake Wilson takes it deep in his own corner. And I think that's Curtis Morin that runs it back into the defense, man. Alrighty. And sorry, guys. Alrighty. So back to it. So Second tackle. Wilson plays the ball. Curran out on the left edge will play the ball about 25 metres out from his own try line. And Marnie continues to go left. Maan knocks the ball on. So a reprieve here, an opportunity that they need to capitalize on, the Gold Coast Titans. They're going to have this ball here about 35 metres away from the try line. They absolutely need to score, but there's a captain's challenge incoming for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. William Hunt. Hey, William Hunt. I think it's been a little bit since I've seen you. Am I going to stream any live Cowboys games? I want to, man. Probably not today, but I want to in the not too distant future. Let's see. The Titans fullback Keanu Kinney is horrible. I'm sorry. Get Brimo back there ASAP. And Jay says, boys need to try. Who looks worse, Titans or Bunnies? Oh, we still got another half hour left in this game, mate. So this was poor. Hoping for a better year from the boys. 50-year supporter. I apologise, man. I definitely apologise. Or it sucks, man. Because I do want to see the Titans be successful. I don't hate the Titans at all. I really don't. And they've got the team on paper to do it, but at the moment, under Desi, it's just not clicking. It seems like they've been given a test that's just a bit too difficult for them, or they've been given an assignment that's just a bit too hard for them at the moment. It's just not clicking, bro. Anyways, back to the action. So we've got Keenan Palacia playing the ball just shy of the 20-metre line. Aaron Clark now earns his team a 6 again. And I'll give credit to Aaron Clark. He's fought his way a lot. He's fought a lot since he's come off the bench. Titans need to score here. They're 11 metres out from the try line. Centre field, Verrills goes left, finds Foran, goes out the back to Keanu Kinney, but it's just it's a bit of a nothing play there. Jacob Carraz was up to it defensively. AKP now passes right back in field to Foran. Foran finds Palacia, just a set-up play, just a chess piece play for Palacia. Verrills waits a dummy half. Third tackle, flat past Aaron Clark, who goes out the back to Boyd. Cut out pass to AJ Brimson, yes. He kicks on the third tackle, crossfield, grubber kick. Jacob Carraz picks it up. They had to do something, but I'm not sure kicking it on the third tackle was the play from AJ Brimson. So the Titans now, they got to muscle up here and no BS from them. They cannot give away a penalty here. They've got to try and get the momentum starting right now. And that play there from Khalees Haas will help a lot, driving back Blake Taft by about 5 metres. Third tackle coming off about 11 metres away from their try line, but through Connor Tracy, he makes a good 10-metre carry. They're now on the left edge are the Bulldogs. They're running left to right. Curran now with the pill. Will play the ball right on the 30-metre line. Last tackle. Ball's in the hands of Burton. Drives it well inside his own 40. Keanu Kinney had to be there at the back, and he was, because that was shaping up as a big 40-20. Kick out with the great kick chase on Philip Sami. Sami plays the ball now. The ball's in the hands of AKP. He will eventually play it 22 metres away from his own try line. Foran passes right from centre field. Ball's in the hands of Philip Sami. There's a call for maybe it clipped Philip Sami, but it's play on. Third tackle now. Brian Kelly just charges forward. Stopped just short of the 40-metre line. And Isaac Liu now with his first carry of the game, and Josh Curran is up to the test. That was a massive run. Tanner Boyd now, what can you do, mate? Puts the ball up from his own 45-metre line, and it's taken there by Connor Tracy deep within his own 10, and there is definitely a straight line there from the Titans. Play the ball will come from the Bulldogs on the far left edge, 15 metres out, and Blake Taft now gets up to the 20-metre line. No bollocks here from the Titans, man. They've got to be super, super switched on for the rest of the game, just about. Wilson now gets up to the 30-metre line. Third tackle, Marnie goes right, finds young Sam Hughes. He's able to get his way to the 40-metre line. We'll play the ball. Marnie darts out a dummy half and goes left, but both Fumor had to make that tackle and stick to him, and he did. And Blake Taft passes left to Matt Burton. Matt Burton puts it high up on halfway. Kinney on his own 10 takes it, sees Viliami kick out, steps him, goes towards the 20-meter line as well. A little bit of work by Stephen Crichton there, but play on. Boyd passes left, finds AJ Brimson. He steps but slips. Will play the ball on his own 20. Boyd waits a dummy half. He passes left. Centre field for AKP. Stopped just short of the 30-meter line. Again, centre field still. Ball goes out right. Jamin Jolliffe looks to be back out onto the paddock. Fourth tackle, 40-meter line. Ball goes out left. Foreign to Fermor. And I don't know if Fermor was exactly ready for that. Last tackle now. Verrills passes right on halfway. The chasers are there again for Tanner Boyd. Passes out the back to Keanu Kinney. They're going to be tackled on the last play. Oh, man, I just don't get it. It's got to be Tanner Boyd's third or fourth time that he's buggered up fifth tackle. It's great kick chase pressure from the Bulldogs. They've made a huge point. Maybe it is something like the service from dummy half, or he is just too slow at the moment, man. He's just, there's something there that's slow, and I don't know if it's the hooker's passing, or if it's Tanner Boyd himself. But that's the fourth time that's happened to Boyd. I mean, we're encroaching hooking, to be honest with you, man. Oh, Blake Taft steps off his right foot, nearly breaks him. Second tackle, Bulldogs are only 22 meters away here. This could be game, set, and match here with 26 and a half minutes remaining. Hutchison puts Viliami kick out back under. 15 meters away from the try line. The Bulldogs are out on the left edge. And Burton out the back to Taff. Carraz has got the ball now, and he's fighting his way to the. Oh my goodness! I don't even want to. I don't believe what I just saw. Then Brian Kelly had his hands on his jersey, and Foreign and AKP just did not get involved. And from 15 meters out, Carraz storms his way over to score in the corner. I think that might be Carraz's first try of the season. So congratulations to him. So Carraz steps off his right foot. Kelly has a swing on the merry-go-round, and AKP and Foreign are so ineffective on trying to extinguish Jacob Carraz. I mean, Jacob Carraz is built like a skyscraper, just quietly, but that's terrible signs there, I'm sorry to say, Titans fans. It's 22 points to nil, 15 minutes into the second half, 25 minutes to go. I'll update the banner in just a moment as we await the attempt at conversion here from Matt Burton. Look, to be honest with you, Bulldogs, they've been building up to this performance since the season started, way back in the preseason challenge. They've really built up to this victory today, man. And of course, it had to happen at Belmore. And we see Matt Burton lining up. He shoots. And I think the wind got hold of that, so it stays out, goes across the face. It's 22 points to nil. And I'm not too sure the Titans are going to score any points here this afternoon down there at Belmore. I'm really not too sure. Alrighty. John, doggies go, you good thing. Hello, Nui host, who I've never seen before. Which team do I support? Well, I've got the Cowboys shirt on, so I'm a Cowboys fan. So miss me. Thank you very much. And the short goal line, the short kickoff from halfway, the short kick restart has failed to go the 10 meters. Yeah. And thank goodness it's not a penalty these days, right? I hate that new ruling. Alrighty, so a play the ball happens on the right edge of Belmore on the 40-meter line. BKR might tell me to kill the stream early. Kill the stream. Kill the stream. Kill the stream. Nard V asking for donuts all around. Donuts all around, bro. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Alrighty, so second tackle, Curran. Up over the halfway line. Bulldogs are 45 metres out here. Play the ball comes from the left edge, and the Dogs are running left to right. Sam Hughes not able to advance where the play the ball came from, but that's decent defence there by Jolliffe. Short ball to Curran from man. Curran able to get to the 30-metre line. Again, Curran's come off the bench and has been very impactful. Ball goes out to man. Hutchison. Ball's in the hands of Stephen Crichton now. He's tackled there on the 20-metre line on the extreme left edge of Belmore. Matt Burton, feint to kick, passes right to Reid Marnie, puts a short ball off to Sam Hughes. It's the last tackle. He's able to get the offload away, cut out pass to Blake Tav, who puts in the kick towards Blake Wilson. He takes it on the full. He puts in the kick for someone in row 15. It goes out on the full, dead in touch. So we're going to have a 20-metre restart here for the Gold Coast Titans, I believe. Thank you, Miss Me. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Or lady. So, Brian Kelly plays the ball on his own 30. Centre field. Verrills goes right to AJ Brimson. And he's going to be driven back a handful of metres there. You can't have AJ Brimson hitting it one off the ruck. You really can't be doing that, Titans. Fair dinkum. Jolliffe offloads. And it's picked up, intercepted there by Matt Burton. Jacob Carraz now, he's to stop and prop in. He's just going to take the tackle on the 40-metre line of the Gold Coast Titans side. So they're 37 metres away from the try line. Man, this could get seriously ugly for the Gold Coast Titans in a second. Jacob Preston plays the ball. Ball goes out left. Man, was going to pass, but thought the better of it. Alrighty, what are we here? And Hutchison, Burton, Crichton now. They're 15 metres out. And through Connor Tracy, they go out. Oh, man, that was so close. I don't think that's a try, man. It's going to be taken up to the video referee, but I'm confident that Connor Tracy was out of bounds for sure. He bounced over the try line, but that was a very, very quick, close thing. Philip Sami has him. Oh, it's close. Oh, just there. Oh, there's a ruler in it. There's a 30-centimetre ruler in it, man. But it's out. No try. There's still a pulse, but they're on life support, are the Titans, and they got to do something real soon, man. They got to do something now. John, Sevo would have scored that try. Yeah, maybe. He is a bit bigger than Connor Tracy, just quietly, isn't he? Alrighty, so Big Tino's out there on the paddock. He's probably got the irrits. Because without him, there's been no friggin' platform. So on second tackle now, Beau Fermor plays it on the 30. Big Tino, he has his second hit up of the set, up over to the 40-metre line. Dart out of dummy half by Sam Verrills. Tanner Boyd gets the ball, sees kick out, slips over. I would too. Verrills darts out of dummy half. Pass hits the deck. Isaac Liu, thankfully, was there. They got no idea what they're doing right now. Verrills passes the ball to Foran, puts in a chip kick towards Keanu Kinney, but I believe that's Hutchison. No, Kurt Mann, that's there to save the day out the back, man. Thank you very much. Up the Cowboys. Go the Cowboys. Up the Cowboys. Alrighty, Blaze will be having kittens. Oh, Patch, absolutely. Hutchison passes left. Taff. Burton, kick out, one-on-one with Brimson, passes the ball to Crichton. He's able to put the flick pass away to Connor Tracy. The 40 metres out here. Connor Tracy passes 10 metres back to Hutchison. Hutchison, a long pass out to Jacob Carraz. Passes it to Blake Wilson from 30 metres out. He fends away from AKP, and he's going to be stopped there 10 metres out on the far right edge of Belmore. Third tackle now. Long pass to center field, Hutchison. Sam Hughes meets the Titans defense, and he will play the ball on the fourth tackle. 11 meters out, Marnie decides to go left. Man, at the back to Hutchison. Burton, at the back to Kickout, who was playing center for fun. Connor Tracy jumps over from a couple of meters out via a flick pass from Kickout, and Connor Tracy scores in the corner. 26 points to nil to the Bulldogs. And I'll tell you what, off the top of the dome, the Bulldogs' recent record at Belmore isn't actually good. So this is a very special, this is a very rare win at Belmore these days for the Bulldogs in regular season competition, man. Might need to see the replay again, but I'm confident that Connor Tracy has got a try this time. I'm confident that that's it, man. And that's game over. With 19 minutes to go, it's 26 points to nil. The Titans look like that the bye absolutely hindered them and that they all forgot who each other were. And yeah, that's a try, man. That's a try. And I realize that this is a Gold Coast Titans stream, so I can't help but maybe just feel I just feel a little bit too relaxed in my opinion on their style of play. Again, I don't hate the Gold Coast Titans. All I can be is just honest with what I am seeing, and what I'm seeing is a team that just they look like they don't get it at the moment. I'm so sorry, Titans fans, man. There was so much promise and excitement about your year. And we're only a game and 3 quarters in, so there's time for it to turn around. And I understand that Jaden Campbell, David Fafita is out. Do they make that much of a difference? Do they make that much of a difference today? It probably would be 26-0. No, it might be closer to 20-10 as Matt Burton shoots. And it's going to go across the face. So it remains 26 points to nil with 18 minutes to go. Excuse me while I just update things. Alrighty. $26-0 after 62 minutes. It was hard to envision a win like this for the Bulldogs, or a loss like this, a performance like this from the Gold Coast Titans, man. That's why they call the Doggies the entertainers, he says. John says, for sure. Patch asks, who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. Jacob Carraz. It was a short kick restart, and Carraz leaps up, man. Camp Brody says they don't make that much of a difference. JC maybe makes our attack a little better from a spine standpoint. Dave brings that toughness, but we shouldn't be relying on those two to change things. And that's the thing too, man. Like, it's only 2 players, because otherwise this is definitely a top 15 sort of a thing. Reed Marnie breaks out a dummy half from 40 meters out. Passes to the right-hand side for Blake Tapp. They score back-to-back tries. Blake Tapp scores, and he has had a good game today, and they're getting in amongst it with the Dogs fans. The dart out of dummy half, the break by Reed Marnie from pretty much on halfway. Blake Tapp with the great support play. And Reed Marnie has worked his butt off. He's had the one error or two, but wow, man. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Yeah, right on halfway. It was Fermor and Verrills that fell for the dummy, and just Marnie had some toe on him, and Taff was able to keep up with him. Struth. Strike me freaking pink. That was a cool try, man. Yo. 30 points to nil. 16 minutes to go. Oh, my goodness. Kill the stream. Kill the stream. Kill the stream. Holy mackerel. Ma, dude, damn, that woke me up. Yo, dude, Jay. Damn, oh, dude, Jay, Titans fans, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm so sorry. Richard, what the hell's shocking? It gets worse already. Taff deserves a try, honestly. Been really good today. Toby Stevens, loving the call. Go, thank you, man. Camp Brody with the hands in the face, and it gets even worse. It's 32. It's 32 points to nil, and I'm not relishing this. I'm not happy that they're getting belted. I understand that I'm calling a Gold Coast Titans game on a Gold Coast Titans stream channel stream, but yeah, I apologize, guys. This is not good from the Titans, and it's back to square one big time. And I think the first thing that should be addressed is that AJ Brimson, he can't play center anymore. You need someone else to be playing center. He needs to be maybe playing 5'8" and 4 into halfback. And it's Jacob Carraz who leaps up. Once again, maybe they should also change that game plan as well, the Titans, because that's not working. You think you're going to outleap Jacob Carraz, eh? Fair income. 40 meters, 10 meters out from the halfway line. Marnie, Max King, stopped just short of halfway line. Center field now. Marnie passes left, finds Kurt Mann, pops the ball to Kikau. Oh man, they can't. Surely not Titans. Kikau will play the ball. He's out on the left edge. Sam Hughes steps off his right foot and says g'day to Verrills and Brimson. Fifth tackle, 32 meters out. Burton kicks from 30 meters out, and Keanu Kinney takes it on his own 10. Kinney's worked very hard today. There have been Titans that have definitely worked very, very hard today. But this forward pack, unfortunately, man, like just not laying a platform, and then the back line just not connecting. Big Tino now on the third tackle with a pretty high forearm just quietly. Now there's an injury to if it couldn't get any worse for the Titans fans, Big Tino is in pain. He's in pain with the knee at the moment. Just trying to see. It was, I believe it was Max King, maybe, that, it's an ankle, possibly. Max King nothing illegal about it from Max King, but he got hold of the ankle, the calf of Big Tino, and it's just the way that he landed, that it rolled. And if it couldn't get any worse for Titans fans, it might have just gotten a little bit worse. I think it did get worse. Fingers crossed anyway. Touch wood. Touch wood. Genuinely, touch wood. Maybe it's just a shocker, like a surprise sort of a injury, or a surprise bit of pain. Doesn't look good, but he's limping off. He's limping off. That's a shame, man. He has been one of, if not the Titans' best today. That's a real shame. Excuse me while I just update this. Alrighty. Thank you to the 75 people that are in the chat right now. Thank you for stopping by and saying good day. I hope I'm doing a good job for BKR Sport, and I hope he will have me back on. He probably won't, because I might be a bad omen because of his side going down today. But dude, I hope I haven't let you or BKR Sport down today, guys. So thank you for having me. It's a massive opportunity that he's given me, and thank you. But Tino yet to get off the field. It's definitely his right ankle. Oh man, best wishes to Tino, man. Hopefully it's not extremely bad news. So players back underway. Jolliffe, he's able to get up to the 40-meter line. It's last tackle. Verrills darts out a dummy half, finds Foran on the pass, kicks just shy of halfway. Blake Wilson's there, but he gets the ball now, but he slips over in the face of Brian Kelly and AKP. And Brian Kelly was looking for a Triple H pedigree move on Blake Wilson for a second. Now the ball's in the hands of Blake Taff, and he's stopped very quickly on the 15-meter line. And it was Hutchison who finds Tracy. He will play the ball on the 20-meter line. Center field, Marnie passes right, finds Max King. And what's the call going to be here? There was an offload. And it looks like it's going to be an error. Alrighty, so the Titans may be able to score some points here. Walk out with at least a try at Belmore, because they're not walking out with the 2 points with 13 minutes to go. I'll just update the clock. So 13 minutes to go. They're about 25 meters away. Center field scrum. Foreign. Boyd. He's wrapped up there by Matt Burton. He's yelling out, was it high, sir? Brimson, dummy half, passes left to Cleese Haas. He gets up to 15 meters away from the try line now. Verrills, left, finds Isaac Liu, just carts it up forward and able to just get up over the 10-meter line. Sam Verrills, third tackle, goes left, finds Foreign, flat pass to Beau Fermor, and he's tackled there by Karaz. Karaz has been strong today. Kelly finds grass, center field, and thank goodness for the second time today, Isaac Liu's been in a position to pick up the pass from the grass. Verrills passes right, finds Boyd, and he's going to dive with the ball on last tackle. That's the 5th time that's happened for Tanner Boyd today. Did somebody say Brimson and Foreign next week? Brimson and Foreign next week, maybe. Crichton now, first tackle. Matt Burton passes right. Jamin Salmon up over the 20-meter line. And Blake Taff passes left and finds Kurt Mann. He will be tackled center field, 30-meter line. Marnie waits, passes left, finds Max King. And thought he was going to get the offload off, but dies with the tackle. 5 meters shy of the 40-meter line. And Kurt Mann, Hutchison finds Jamin Salmon now. It's last tackle, 11 and a half minutes to go. And it's Hutchison who kicks from his own 40-meter line. Keanu Kinney takes it on his own 15, up over the 20, up over the 30. Great acceleration from Keanu Kinney. He can definitely hold his head up high, but there's a penalty that's been given away here for a possible high shot. High contact from Matt Burton. Oh dear, I think that might be his. I don't know if he goes on report. I think that might be the second time he goes on report this season for high contact. But I think Keanu Kinney, he's definitely one of those players that can definitely hold his head up high. He's worked very hard today, man. Mo Fodawaker now has his 4th run, his first in about an hour. Wow, is Fodawaker playing with an injury or what? Why is Mo Fodawaker? Yeah, why is Mo Fodawaker only just getting back out there now? Beau Fermor has the pill, tackled on the 20-meter line. The 20 meters out are the Titans on the left edge. Third tackle, Verrills goes left, finds Foreign, puts in a grubber kick on third tackle, and it's battered over the sideline by Black Taff. Again, you got to try something. I don't think third tackle kicks are the way to do things at the moment. What's the call here? There looks to be a little bit of confusion. Alrighty, Foreign, center from a little bit left of the. So here's Mo Fodawaker with a hit up. Stopped 5 meters shy. Verrills goes right. Boyd finds Cleese Haas, but it's Burton and Kickout that stop him. Verrills again. Cut out pass to Jamin Jolliffe, tackled in front of the try line. Verrills goes out the back to Boyd, continues to go out left to Foreign. Kelly, he's stopped there. No, he gets the offload away to AKP, and it's 6 again here for the Gold Coast Titans. Come on, Titans, get some points on the board now. Kelly on the left edge. He darts out a dummy half to the even further to the left, and he's been stripped of the ball. Blake Taff is allowed to play on. He passes the ball from his own 15. Marnie, it's now all the way out on the left edge, and Matt Burton is going to be tackled. I guess it was a try-scoring situation. You're allowed to strip the ball. but I don't think the ball was over the line. But anyway, we got to play on. Connor Tracy now. He's tackled on his own 25-meter line. I'm going to have to do something about that bloody banner in a minute. Here's Peroxide blonde Liam Knight hitting the paddock again. Holy, I'm just going to go 72 here. And there's been an early kick, looking for a 40-20, but it doesn't have quite the angle on it. Keanu Kinney takes on his own 10, gets up to the 20-meter line, arcs his run to get to the 30-meter line. Oh, crap, but he knocks it on. Oh, crap, he knocks it on. He didn't bloody deserve that today, man. No. Nah, he didn't deserve that today, unfortunately. All righty. So 8 minutes to go. It's 32-0. I don't know, man. Try and give Stephen Crichton some early ball, maybe. If you're a Dogs fan, be cool to see him go over at Belmore. Alrighty. They're 32 meters away. Scrum midfield goes out right. Burton, Carraz fends up Foran, and the Titans are having a real hard time of trying to get Carraz down onto the grass, man. Taff finds Knight. They haven't been able to progress at all after 2 sets here, have the Bulldogs, but Marnie waits a tummy half. He goes left, finds man, steps off his left, steps off his right, trying to fight away from Isaac Liu and Sam Verrills. Again, no meters gained at all in this set. Burton now on the left, puts Kickout back under. Kickout, something happened there with the back of his head or something, but he's able to advance it by 10 meters. They're on the left edge now, but it's coming back center field. Man, Hutchison bounces off the grass. Carraz just couldn't control it, unfortunately. And the Titans breathe a sigh of relief. 6.5 minutes remaining. 6.5 minutes remaining, guys. I will be cheeky and I'll just put on 75 minutes just to try and get ahead of the game. Well, look, if there are any, and to the 64 people that are in right now, I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been consistently like that throughout the entire stream, and I really do appreciate it. We've got Big Tino. We've got pictures of Big Tino hobbling in the dressing room. It's looking like he won't be playing next week at the very least. At this point in time, for Titans fans, has anybody stuck out to you? I think Keanu Kinney can walk out of this game with his head up high. He's a young man and he's made a couple errors, sure, but I think he's been really good for you guys. Mo Fodawaker being driven back there by Liam Knight and Jamin Salmon to the tune of maybe 10 meters. It's third tackle, cut out pass back to Mo Fodawaker. Well, he knows he's been oh, man. So we got Boyd on fourth tackle, out the back to Kinney, but unfortunately he slips and Crichton absolutely shoves him into the turf, man. And ball's in the hands of Tanner Boyd. And once again, he's lucky Crichton decided not to go tackle him. Taft takes it on his own 15, passes right to Connor Tracy. Connor Tracy's hit there by Brian Kelly, and he's finished off by Sam Verrills. 22 meters out from their own try line. Pass out right to Blake Wilson. Pass out to Jacob Carraz, who bobbled it, but continues to go forward. Post-contact meters are insane. Carraz, the Titans just can't stop Carraz today. It's unbelievable. Wilson darts out a dummy after the left-hand side and makes himself approximately 8 meters or so. Marnie, third tackle, center field, waits a dummy half, goes left, long pass to man. Burton, cut pass to the grass, picked up there by Connor Tracy, able to get to the 40-meter line. They're out on the far left edge. Kickout waits a dummy half, passes right to Burton. In the hands now of Max King, and he just trudges it up forward. They're about 31 meters out now, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Reed Marnie dummies to go left. He passes right to man. Hutchison, cut out pass to Jacob Carraz. Why friggin' not? Oh, no. He puts in the grubber kick. Wilson puts Ball to the, oh my goodness. I don't think it's a try, but Wilson put boot to ball after a grubber kick by Jacob Carraz. It went cross field and Blake Taff was there to fall on it. It could be a torso try. It could be a torso try. Liam Knight, he runs through. He doesn't obstruct anybody. Carraz puts in the kick. Seeing where Blake Taff is, he's onside. He was onside. Blake Wilson puts boot to ball. It goes cross field. Excuse me. Bounce to the ball, beats Kinney. Oh my goodness. Blake Taff just misses it. Oh, he just missed it. My goodness, that would have been a great try. Struth. That would have been insane if that was a try. Alrighty, so play resumes here with the Titans. Play the ball. Aaron Clark with a good 8 or so meter carry. First tackle. Center field, 30 meters out. Liu to Fodawaker up over the 40-meter line. He'll eventually play the ball out on the right edge of Belmore. Verrills continues to go out right. Boyd passes right to Khalees Haas. I thought he offloaded for a moment there, but he wasn't able to. He plays the ball. They're about 35 meters out. Here are the Gold Coast Titans. Foreign, cutout pass, big looping cutout pass to Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly tackled on the 40-meter line. 40 meters out. Fourth tackle, Fermor passes right to Aaron Clark. He only knows one way. 10 meters, hard carry, 10 meters straight. 30 meters out now. Boyd, last tackle, puts the ball up. And not a great chase on Connor Tracy by the Titans, who then offloads it to Stephen Crichton, continues to go further out right to Blake Taff, but they're now going to be playing the ball on their own 10-meter line. Crichton now darts out a dummy half and able to make about 5 or so meters. Crichton plays the ball for Burton. He passes right to Carraz. And he's able to make about 10 meters himself now. Probably a little bit more than that. Oh, he nearly dropped it. Reed Marnie passes right. Finds Jamin Salmon. About a 7-odd meter run there. I mean, just it's shut up shop time sort of a thing. Marnie passes right to Liam Knight. Liam Knight has been good for the Bulldogs, I feel. Reed Marnie darts out a dummy half a little bit and puts in a kick. And it's just going to find its way over the touchline. And yeah, Reed Marnie, definitely one of the better players for the Bulldogs today. Carraz is up there too. But against the opposition, man, that they had to face today, everyone's had a good game. Everyone's had a good game. Connor Tracy looked in all sorts last weekend, I think, and he's back to it. I feel like there's a Bronx cheer happening at Belmore Oval for Des Hasler at the moment. I'm just going to change the time on this. Alrighty, this will be the last opportunity for the Titans to score with ball in hand. Second tackle, Verrills passes left. I think that's AKP, who's earned a penalty for his team. Okay, so the Titans will finish this game with ball in hand. Can they walk out of Belmore with a try? They kick for touch. It's a big touch finder. They're going to start a fresh set 35 meters out from the try line. Tapped by Brian Kelly on the left edge. And Aaron Clark makes about 5 meters before he offloads. He flick passes, offloads to Isaac Liu. And once again, this is like Isaac Liu's like third pass from the grass that he's received, man, eh? Like he's just been out the back receiving, bouncing balls from the grass all friggin' game, man. It's like the third or fourth time that's happened for him. They're 10 meters out, center field now. Verrills goes right, finds Isaac Liu. He doesn't get a pass from the grass this time. Continues to back his way to the try line. Gets super close as well, man. He's been all right since he's come off the bench, eh? Verrills feints to go left, goes right, finds Tanner Boyd, and Matt Burton is there to swamp him. Boyd. There's only 10 seconds to go. Ferrells passes left, finds Fodawaker, and Foran just tells Fodawaker just to take a hit up. And that's it. That's it. Wow. 32 points to nil. And they had been I don't even know what to say, man. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Let's see. So sorry guys, just got a little bit of blood there from Liam Knight and Kurt Mann, but what's a game without blood for Kurt Mann? Fair income. Fleury, Strads, Howard, same as last year. There is none, and we now have lost attack. The last time the Dogs held a team to 0 was 1996 at Belmore. Wow, that is a stat, Jai. Thank you very much for letting me know about that. Last time they held a team to 0 at Belmore was 1996. Strike me pink, mate. That's mate, I'm going good, man. I'm going good. It's not like it's a good game. Gus will be unbearable. Possibly. Des is getting booed. He was getting booed, for sure. Blocker Cock will have a day with okay. Block a Cock. Okay. The entertainers are back, baby. Amazing. Grace. Wow, we just be honest. Bro, all goods. Yeah, dude, for sure. We got pictures still of Tino. He looks like he's going to be missing a handful of weeks for the Gold Coast Titans, man. Just to answer a question that I saw before, I tipped the Warriors yesterday. I've got a perfect round so far. I don't mean to sound like I'm boasting, but I got a perfect round so far. I tipped the Dogs in that game just then. Yeah. Oh man. Jay says, "Cheers for the commentary, mate. Much appreciated, Sam." It's been my pleasure. And yes, if I'm new to you, please go over and follow the link. And I hope I can get you to consider to like my content and subscribe to the channel as well. But of course, if you are new around here at BKR Sport, please like and subscribe to him as well if you have not already. He is one of, if not the hardest working YouTuber, rugby league YouTuber in the game, for sure, man. He works his absolute backside off. Thank you to everyone. Capish, that's okay, man. Brenton, for sure, it would have been a hard one. Thank you, Miss Me. Thank you. Great call and thanks. Thank you, guys. And Nadhi, thank you. That truly means a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, there's about half an hour before my North Queensland Cowboys start kicking off. And if they put in a performance like the Bulldogs, you're going to hear it from me. But then again, if they put in a performance like the Titans, you're going to hear it from me as well. So anyways, I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday. You go enjoy your Saturday as well. Thank you very much for the opportunity, BKR Sport. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the support today. This has been fantastic. Bulldogs, 32 points to 0 over the Gold Coast Titans. And thank you. I've really enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Gold Coast Titans back at home next week against the Dolphins. Massive game. Possibly the return of Jaden Campbell. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys around the traps. Thank you. Take care. Adios.